Well, where are we now? We're out here on good old Sweet Bay Trail on Caloosahatchee Creeks. That's it, Caloosahatchee Creeks. I thought I knew what I'd think of it if I kept thinking about it. Anyway, we're going to go back through here on some dry trails. The last one I made here, the trails were very flooded. And I just kind of waded my way through them. So let's take a look at them when they're dry. Let's get turned around here so you can see the trails I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Nice dry trails. Nice dry trails today. Yeah, these are called the Caloosahatchee Creeks trails. Yeah, for good reason. They go around back not too far from the Caloosahatchee River. The side we're on now is the wet side. Not right now because it's dry season. But during the summer, this side will flood completely out, and water here on this trail will be anywhere from well above your ankles to almost up to your knees, all the way back to the boardwalk and not too far from the river. As you can see, it's lined with beautiful ferns that just creates an absolutely beautiful trail to walk on. And of course, you got your woods on both sides. If you decide you want to go off trail, then go have at it. I do every once in a while. It's quite a lot of it, so when you do that, you got to be prepared to know how to get back, or you may be going in circles for a long time. Yeah, I love this out here. Nice curves, just cruise around here, and good place to get away from all the hassle, the traffic. Oh my God! If you can get away from the traffic, then for goodness sakes, do it. Out here, you can kind of relax and forget all your problems if you got problems. If you don't, well, it's relaxing anyway. I see that looks like they had a tree right in the middle of the trail here and just brought that sucker down. Now, I don't know, I think I might have just left that there. We could have walked around it. Might have been a little bit better. Now, something just jumped in these bushes over here, but I don't hear it anymore. Just hard to say, you know. Definitely heard it right here. I don't have any snake leggings on today, so I don't think I'll trail back through there, but could have been a rabbit, squirrel, just anything could have jumped back in there. Hard to say. This particular trail, I believe, is not really long. It's about 2 miles of it, I believe. I don't know what's happened here. Skinny tree, looks like it might have just probably just fell over on its own. What it appears to me that it did. Dead, I guess, and just stood long as it could stand, and it's gone. Another one that just, I guess, is falling, rotting and falling. They let these things fall. Okay, there's the main part of the stump right there. They fall, and then of course most of them, if they cross the path, somebody just moves them out of the way and lets them lay there till they just go back to Mother Nature. And of course, you never know what you might find on the ground if the old man can stoop that low. Yeah, just some of the fill they pour out here, and it looks like a piece of a really big shell. So there's a lot of shell out here. You don't have to go to the beach to find shells. Of course, you'll find more there than you will here. For instance, there's maybe a conch shell. There's other places where there's much more. And if you watch out and really on the lookout, you can maybe find a fossil here and there. I tried to find out more about that, and I found out you need a permit to look for fossils. And if it's on state or county property like these preserves are, that you can keep them when you find them, but if it's a man-made artifact, you know, arrowheads or pottery or anything that might have been bee agent, it's a felony to take them with you. I don't hardly know how they would enforce it, but nevertheless, it's still a felony to take them with you. This one here looks awfully shiny, very shiny. Hard to say. I don't know what that one is. And anyway, we'll move on here. Looks to me like they've come back here and raised some of this since I was out here last. Plenty more shells, and some of them really appear to be pieces of what was a big shell. I don't know. Probably maybe a back of a turtle or something. It's really big. And of course, a million of you little tiny shells. Since this is the wet side of the park in the rainy season, and I know people like myself, I kind of enjoy the adventure of coming out here and wading through it. I don't think they should have raised it very much. The other side of the park stays dry for those who don't want to wade. And this side should stay underwater as far as I'm concerned, but I don't think they care too much about what I think. Probably not going to do too much based on what I think. All right, as you can see, we've got off of the narrow part of the trail and come on to some considerably wider trail. It looks like there's even a little bit of greenery on our floor here. Not much, but some. And of course, always got to have an airplane going over. There's no escaping that. Annoying sometimes, but what are you gonna do? Get out here thinking you're Jungle Jim or somebody and talking the talk, and then an airplane flies over. Actually, that's a helicopter. We have both. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on the sidewalk, or boardwalk actually. Here in the summer, this gets so low, plus the river's not that far away, that the water backs up in here. Makes a beautiful swamp in there. Of course, this time of year it's dry, but still a nice place to get out and have a little walkabout. And but during the wet months, you can step off of this and trail back through there if you're dressed appropriately, and maybe find a gator or snake, something. In fact, you can find them in the summer right here from on the boardwalk, you know. Probably a safer place to be. If you're going to fool with gators, snakes, I would say it's a safer place to be up here, but then being completely safe isn't always overly adventurous. Let's see if I'm here anywhere. I think I'm still here somewhere. Yeah, I knew I was. Okay. This just goes not much farther, and it's a boardwalk that looks pretty much like what you just seen. So I'm going to close her down for now and see what else I can get to when I leave here. And I do appreciate you keeping up with me and watching me. I really do. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.